pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away.
First pitch, 7:07.
Called strike, 0-2. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
First offering on its way. And a ball, 1-0. Clevenger has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job of keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. 1-1 the count. Shoots this one over to first. The second for 1. To Santana to get the double play. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Trying to get him started again. A windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now Ramos with a swing and a deep drive to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 hit's all they get. Now the Tribe will get their shot. Still scoreless. Noah Syndergaard gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over to second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Leading off for the Indians, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 on its way. Favorable call in there for a strike. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. Bounce towards the mound. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. What's the key for a home victory tonight, Vero?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And that's too high, ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
2 out, nobody on. 2-1 to Jose Ramirez.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Settling in now to Oscar Hernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Runners on the move for second. Grounder down the line at third. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Tribe. We are still scoreless.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
First offering on its way.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Right side and right into the shift. Kipnis has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That is it. The left fielder, number 2.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And this team's lucky enough to have their Gold Glover play shortstop, the captain of the infield, and the offense knows if the ball's hitting his direction, you could pretty much take the right-hand turn and go back to your dugout. Not only the routine ones, but the highlight reel ones as well.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. And with 2 away, let's give you one more look at the paths these two teams took to get to this Game 3 of the World Series. Now batting, Matt Carpenter. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. And he misses with it. 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And that misses. Ball 4, and now the Mets have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting center, the first baseman, Peter.
At the plate, Peter Alfonso, man at first after the 2-out walk. He's set, and the pitch. Gets a small piece near the plate. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Mets strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Tyler Naquin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Sinker. 1 ball, 1 strike. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
2-1.
And now a pitch on the way. Swung out and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. All even at 2-2. Here it is.
Count it 3-2.
The leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. That evens it up. 1-1. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Santana in front with a 2-0 count. Santana is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes it without question. 1-0, 2-0. You'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around it?
Pulled toward right center field. Broxton's on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting in, the second baseman,
Stepping into the box, Jason Kipnis. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Romine. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball one as the changeup misses well off the inside. Fouled away. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Gregorius over at second. Kipnis on at first with 2 down. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And the run will score as the Tribe strikes first to lead it 1-0.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knot.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Pulled toward right center field. Broxton's on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Striding in, Ahmed Rosario, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Ahmed Rosario.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. On he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Here's the 0-1 pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit hard on the ground to second, taken in by Kipnis, and there are two away now.
Now batting, number 7.
First delivery to him on the way.
Whoa, that's down.
Bases are empty here with two men out. 1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Chopped toward the second baseman. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Yeah, and with two outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
So a runner at first with two away, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. Two out with a man at first. A ball and a strike. Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Mets leave one. They trail this one 1-0. Bottom of the third now. Now to the plate, Bradley Zimmer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And a strike to even the count. Broxton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
So coming to the plate, Jose Ramirez. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Oh, don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series. And with it, the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And that misses 2-2. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
The right fielder, number 30, Tyler Naquin.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Up next to Cleveland.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2-0 count, and the pitch. Grounded to the right. He's got it. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
The batter, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Into the box, Carlos Santana. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, as the Indians have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
Wow, another second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Second baseman.
As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Into the box, Austin Romine. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one. This is line to left. Cespedes is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. Game 3 moves forward to the 4th inning now. The Tribe lead this one 5-0. Leading off the inning, Wilson Ramos, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of base steal early on. But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs. This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hernandez is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The right fielder, number 30, Michael Conforto.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here it comes. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Down the third baseline, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. He'll get it into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
So here's Yoenis Cespedes as he grounds one briskly to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Digging in to try it again, Matt Carpenter. He drew a walk his first time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
And he'll lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 2-1 home.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Mets strand 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Thank you, Heidi. So it's back to the top of the order now. And with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Now the 1-0. Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
So now to the plate, Bradley Zimmer, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one.
One of the big keys to pitching well is getting ahead early on, and it's been far from that for this guy so far. Less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. 1-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. The 1-1 on the ground to second base. This could be two. To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. First delivery to him on the way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. One and 0 pitch on the way. Runner at first here, one man out. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Broxton's going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now back, left fielder, Hernandez.
So it's a runner at first with two gone. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. He's set and the pitch. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
0-2 count and the pitch. And a foul tip here, but it's held onto for the out. Good work behind the plate, and the inning is over. Indians leave one, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off to the Mets, the first baseman, Peter Alfonso.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. One and two.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the fifth inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Peter Alfonso is retired to kick off the inning. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. One ball, one strike, the count. A 1-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Ramirez is there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Broxton.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the outstanding outfielder, Keon Broxton. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, at the ball.
Now the 1-0.
Ball two.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
2 out, nobody on. 2-1 after the foul ball there. A shot down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Hit down the line at first. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Paul Sewell takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 51, Paul Sewell.
Into the box now, Tyler Naquin, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Tyler Naquin.
First delivery to him on the way. Ball one.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
The 1-0. Sewell, a Nevada native. He was taken in the 10th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
2-1 now. Now the pitch. The count now at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Standing in, Didi Gregorius, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And there's out number 2.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So striding forward now, Carlos Santana. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And that will be a base hit here for Santana. And Jason Kipnis up next will bat this inning.
Number 22.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
First pitch on its way. Jason Kipnis is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. A runner on first with 2 away. This one's down to third. Carpenter has it. McNeil at second to finish off the force play, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Tribe as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. So here's Jeff McNeil, and at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike. That's ball
And this
3.
one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Hernandez is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
The batter, the designated hitter, Brandon Newman.
Now to the plate, the Mets DH, Brandon Nimmo. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. The throw to third. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The right fielder.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Ball 1 strike.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Hit hard on the ground to second. 1 there. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Mets leave 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Bottom of the inning now. At the plate, Austin Romine hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. And there's ball 1. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Stepping up to the plate, Francisco Lindor. He singled his last time up.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more.
Yep, that ball went out.
Swing and a liner. Foul. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 4.
So digging in now, Bradley Zimmer. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's inside.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
2 out, nobody on. Two and 0 now. And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The 3-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cespedes will wait on it as he tucks this one away to retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On to the 7th now in game 3. It's the Indians 5 and the Mets nothing. So stepping in, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. A ball and a strike. Two and 1.
2-1.
Three and 1 to the Mets left fielder.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
He somehow gets that one by him. 3 and 2 now.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
A bouncer to the left side. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
At the plate, Matt Carpenter. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
2 balls and no strikes. Smoke the other way. High and deep to left. Looking up is Hernandez. Gone! A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Yeah, they have everything to lose in this game, but it's obvious they have zero quitting. They're going to battle until the last out, and with that homer, they're that much closer to prolonging this series.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he receives a nice ovation from this home crowd, departing after surrendering just one earned run. Nick Goody comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the seventh.
Number 44, Nick Goody. Now batting, the first baseman, Peter.
Into the box now, Peter Alfonso, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Hit in the air to left. On the run is Hernandez. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, this guy's having him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
At the plate now, Ahmed Rosario. 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get two. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse.
A 1-0 delivery. In there, 1-1. From the stretch. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate, Jeff McNeil.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit.
And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Nick Whitgren will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 62, Nick Whitgren.
And here's the former first. High in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Zimmer.
No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs. For the 7th, get up and stretch. It's the Indians 5 and the Mets 2. Justin Wilson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep. Last AB certainly just missed it. With this guy's big... He's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 pitch on its way. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored. Looking or swinging. He tried to check. Swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Wilson is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder. Three and 0 now. Tyler Naquin will be next. Here it comes, the 3-0. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Digging in once again, Tyler Naquin. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. first pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Jordan Luplow will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. Now a throw over and the runner back. One and one. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Conforto back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Didi Gregorius.
Ready for another shot now. Didi Gregorius. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And he lays off for ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Indians leave 1, and it remains 5-2. Jordan Luplow will stay in the game, taking over in right and batting number 9.
Now playing right field, number 8, Jordan.
Leading off the inning, Wilson Ramos, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Leading off to the net, the catcher, number 40.
First offering on its way.
Ramos.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
No, inside. Ball, that's outside.
Two and two.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Michael Conforto is on deck. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And the Mets have something going with nobody out. It's a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
In now, Michael Conforto. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And that one is gone. Michael Conforto connects for a 2-run home run. His first homer so far in the series. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Let's get it.
Jake Diekman is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 40. Diekman.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit sharply on the ground, reined in. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batter, third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Here's Matt Carpenter. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball, didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Comes set and the 0-1. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Here's the 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
To the plate now, Peter Alfonso. Oh, my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. And just like that, this ball game is all tied. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
3 runs already home here. And he fouls this one off. Hit out towards second. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are all tied 5-5. Nate Jones is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 65. Nate
Carlos Santana will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
For the Indians, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Now the pitch.
Ball, stand.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Two and one to the Indians' first baseman.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 2-1 home.
Count is 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Cameron Maben will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Pinch running at first base. Number 7, Cameron.
Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. Career numbers against Nate Jones, not great. He's 1 for 8. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
First delivery to him on the way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cespedes is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On to the 9th now in Game 3. And we are all tied 5-5. Cameron Maben stays in the ballgame after pinch hitting as he'll take over at first base.
Number 7, Cameron Maben.
Brad Miller is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Brad Miller.
From the stretch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Down and away, ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. This is on the ground over to first. Miller is there. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now that's number 7.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jeff McNeil. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Softly hit here to the left side. And that'll be the second out.
The back, number 9, designated hitter, Brandon Nimmo.
So here's Brandon Nimmo, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here comes the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets DH.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
2 balls and a strike. The set and the 2-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And he He lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
In now, Wilson Ramos. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he falls behind 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Fouled off. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. The Indians looking to send their fans home happy. Bottom of the 9th coming up. So here's Francisco Lindor now.
Leading up for the Indians, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Turned on down the line. But this will get foul for strike 2. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. High in the air out to center field. Broxton's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Bradley Zimmer.
Striding in once again, Bradley Zimmer struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Hit hard up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
A nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in the gap.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1. Zimmer makes a break from first. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a huge mistake as that's going to move the winning run into scoring position.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
So digging in with a chance to win it here to Oscar Hernandez, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Here's the first pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Daniel Zamora is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the ninth and send this one into extra innings. Here's the first pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
Grounder down the line at third. Struck him out. A huge punch out there, and the winning run stays anchored at third with 2 gone now. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Didi Gregorius, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. And that misses ball 1. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third, 2 down. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
The set and the 2-0. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself, and a great job of pitching out of the bases loaded situation as the side is retired. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 10th inning coming up, and we are all tied 5-5. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Michael Conforto, 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Brad Hand takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Giving chase is Hernandez. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
Now at the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Skied into very shallow right. Luplo is right there to take it in, and on 1 pitch, that's all for Cespedes.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Carpenter.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Hernandez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. Our score holds at 5 apiece. In now for Cleveland, Brad Miller. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
3-1. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. Here it comes. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Well, when you go with a slider there on a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Stepping up now, Jason Kipnis. A winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. There's one relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Up next to Cleveland, the catcher.
Ready once again, Austin Romine. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-0. And that misses ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Here's the first pitch. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Ball 1. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. Two and one now to the Tribe's leadoff man.
Flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Bradley Zimmer will be next. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. Hit out towards second. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Now in the box, Peter Alfonso. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Peter Alfonso.
First offering on its way. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Fastball well outside. Now the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. And it's now a one-run ball game. Takes the mound in a safe situation. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. He's set and the pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all. Stepping in, Jordan Luplow, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Shin-Soo Choo will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
1-2 now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Last strike now for Cleveland. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back, and carried him to the victory.
Eight to 5 tonight. The New York Mets take a commanding 3-0 lead in this World Series. Daniel Zamora takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious New York Mets, 8 runs on 15 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For Cleveland, 5 runs on 11 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base. Time of the ball game: 3 hours and 39 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 35,041. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.